Abhijit Sharma standing before you to give a discussion about group discussion. First of all, what is group discussion? Group discussion, through the medium of a group discussion, prospective employers hope to gain insight into a number of characteristic traits of the candidates that are vital for working in a term and effectively executing tasks in the professional world and make the right selection. Basically, in group discussion, people with other beliefs and views debate on a certain topic and give their views accordingly in favor of it or in opposing views. In a group discussion, the skills judged are the content, creativity and originality of individual, voice, tone and pitch, body language, postures and eye contact, analytical ability, fluency, initiation of group discussion, that is the start of the group discussion. Leadership, one who leads mostly in the group discussion. Group behavior, enthusiasm and listening, and the listening ability of individuals. In the group discussion, the sitting arrangement may be circular or semicircular. Some types of group discussion, its types like factual, that is based on the facts, and the controversial. In controversial, the controversies of prevailing in the society are discussed in the group. Abstract, case-based, some case study-based group discussion take place in case-based, and the current affairs and the situational. Some do's in group discussion: be alert. One must be alert. That is, if someone asks somebody immediately, so he must be alert to answer it accordingly. Listen attentively and take notes. Non-verbal communication, verbal communication. Be polite. Be a team player. If an individual has some views in group discussion, one should keep his points in favor or maybe in opposing, as according to his views or the things he has learned. Maintaining eye contact. Speak only when you have something to contribute. If an individual has something to contribute, that is, if he has some views on anybody's point, so he must present it accordingly. Be flexible. Group discussion don'ts. Don't be arrogant. One must not be arrogant while in group discussion. One must not oppressive in nature while in group discussion. Not disrespectful. One must not disrespect others. Dismissive, etc. Don't monopolize, dominate the discussion. Don't interrupt. One must not interrupt in between. One must listen the full sentence of the person who is speaking in the group discussion, and then put his point after listening his statement. Don't boast, don't lose temper and get emotional. One must not be emotional in group discussion in reference to the topic in group discussion, and one must not lose temper, that is not getting arrogant, or that is means abusing in nature like this. Don't indulge in peer discussion. Initiating a GD, the responsibility of first speaker. Don't rush to be the first speaker unless you know the topic very well, unless it will be a bad impression in the group discussion if you don't have any knowledge about the topic. If you take on the role of initiator, you should introduce the topic clearly and provide multiple views and arguments to carry the discussion forward. One must follow through the during entire discussion is equally important. Group discussion situations. In the following slides, we shall look at some situations where candidates interact in a group discussion and present various personality traits for the selection panel to study and evaluate. Every individual in group discussion present his or her abilities or the traits or characteristic according to the presentation of views and views about the topic he is speaking, and how much confident about he is speaking about his views. Situation 1. Do I need to explain this? Discussion. Should be an active participant during the discussion. One must not be sit idle or quiet during the group discussion, else he will be in bad situation, else he will be deducted from the group discussion. Should have been an active listener who took notes, capturing the keys. The individual who carry his notes and write the important points he like to and then deliver accordingly, so that his views or his views be the appropriate one in the group discussion. Points made by the participants, including position of agreement and disagreements. Agreement and disagreement point must also include by individuals. One must not only the in favor of group discussion topic. One must also have some disagreement topics or the views. The conclusion should be a logical one and represent the views articulated by the group. Ability to get the buy-in of all members to summarize the group's view. The group's summarization of group discussion at the last one is also carry a importance, as the person who summarize the group discussion topic has also an advantage. Communication skill with high degree of clarity. One should be clear about his voice or the points he is putting in the group discussion. Avoid raising new points. Avoid starting only your viewpoint. Avoid dwelling only on one aspect of the GD. Keep it brief and concise. One must not extend it too much so that it consumes more time. It must incorporate all the important points that came out during the GD. All the important points that are come across from all individuals, one must put in summarize. If the examiner asks you to summarize a GD, it means the GD has come to an end. Do not add anything once the GD has been summarized. Thank you.